being real for me is knowing that I can have a conversation around the fact that those boundaries might be moving around on me and I don't have control, and I just want to know that I can talk about it.
Welcome to the Soul Game. I'm your host, Shannon McLaren, the Mystic Agent. Through the ancient art of storytelling, our soul council of sensory experts,
Shannon,
Adrian,
Ruby, Dipti,
Amanda,
will have 15 minutes to embody different aspects of the seeker's healing request.
I need to set boundaries with other people, or I need to figure out what's going on with my energy within to find out why I'm attracting certain people.
And bring about a new SOULution. Let's get into it. The Soul Game.
What's going on, guys? My name is Israel Izzy Dixon. I am from Chicago, Illinois, located in Los Angeles, California, the height of 5'9". I'm a singer, actor, and comedian. I am making t-shirts right now for my project called Soulful Savage, but I'm really passionate about that. And I'm on this journey. I'm on this really cool journey of trying to find me and be in tune with myself and make sure that I don't do any people wrong, and trying to learn about human behavior and why we do certain things that we do. I'm all passionate about that and just curious about myself and what's going on with me. And that's just a little bit about me. And my gesture is, I'm Izzy, and my gesture be
Izzy.
So Izzy, thank you for coming. What is your healing request, or what would you like to receive from our time together today?
Me with boundaries. I need to set boundaries with other people that I have in my life, or maybe I'm attracting a certain type of people, or I need to figure out what's going on with my energy within to find out why I'm attracting certain people, and how to work on boundaries with thinking about myself and not so much thinking about the other person on the other side, just having boundaries for just me, just me. Just having boundaries for myself that I set. So that's what I'm needing from you guys, I guess, is just some help with that. Yeah.
I love that. Thinking about just me. How does that feel when I say that to you, Izzy? What are the thoughts that come to your mind?
When I think about just me, it's tough because it's not just me, so it's a hard thing to think about. Even though I have moments of just me, I think as having a full life of just me seems impossible, I guess.
Okay. So when you say just me, it's not just me. What do you mean? Can you tell me more about that a little bit?
Well, I feel like I care about everybody. I care about everybody, so I'm constantly caring about people. I feel like I have a lot of family members that pay attention to what I do and what's going on. So I feel like there's like expectations there. Everybody wants you to do great things. So you kind of feel like you're living for you, but you're also kind of, doing things for other people because you want them to be proud of you and how they brought you up, and you respect everything that they do for you and that they have done, and you just kind of live with this respect that other people have gave you something and taught you how to live, or taught you something, and you just kind of live like that.
So what I'm hearing you say is that people have given you something, and that you're feeling like you want to be sure that you meet the expectations that they have for you because they gave to you.
And I don't even know if they gave those expectations to me. I don't know. I wouldn't say anyone just necessarily gave them. I don't know if it's in my head. Maybe, maybe I just have somehow put my own expectations in my head from other people, for myself maybe. But I'm not too sure.
Now, I feel like ding, ding, ding. So if there were expectations that you put in your head from other people, Is there anybody in this room that you feel like could play those people with those expectations? People with expectations.
Yeah, I see that. I could.
So,
yeah.
who would you like to play the person with the expectations for you?
Let's go, Amanda.
Okay. Expectations. Okay. So just tuning in, I'm just tuning into what it feels like to be the people in your life with the expectations. And the sense that I get is I have, I do have this sense of sort of a high bar, maybe. I do have that sense of you. And I do feel, I feel like it's coming from love, though. I feel like I'm coming from a place of love. And I do feel maybe it's a little tough love or something. I don't know. I feel it. Like it's, yeah.
It's some tough love in there for sure.
Okay.
That's my form of love in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
So what does tough love look like for you, Izzy? Like if you could say about that, talk about that.
Self-love for me is not really taking in, I guess, what I've done. Always wanting more and staying on myself for not having more would be tough love for me. It's like there are things that I have, there are things that I should be happy with, and I am happy with those things, but I still want more, and I'm on myself to work harder to get these things that I want. And then with that, there's expectations because you want to do things for you, but then you want to, maybe take care of your mom, or you want to, family or sick, so you want to take care of people that way. So it's just like little things for you. But tough love would be just, just not being satisfied with anything that I have and always wanting more would be tough love for me.
Yeah.
Adrian, is there something is there something here that you're relating to? Resonating with?
Just the drive to always do better. I grew up with that, and yeah, that's always there. You always are striving to do better, and even I know for me, even when I've done good, it gets overshadowed by all the more that I could do. So that's a heavy thing. That's a heavy thing. Just when I'm hearing that, that's what comes up for me, is all the things that, like, the minute I do good, there's this awareness of all that I have, all the untapped creativity that I haven't done. And that just kind of, and that's both my experience and my experience from my family. So I experienced that, and then I've experienced that. So that's what comes up for me when I hear tough love is the want. It's like the want for that tree to grow. It's like you really want that tree to grow, and it's like you see it growing, but it could grow even larger. So I was thinking about that when I heard that.
How is this for you, Izzy?
I'm feeling good. It's just good.
I am noticing my heart and my vulnerability in this space, and I'm wondering if there's a younger aspect of Izzy that maybe, Ruby, you would be open to tapping into, this younger person what's the story?
Asking me?
No, I'm asking Ruby. Yeah. Like this younger, vulnerable, open heart aspect of himself is what I'm seeing.
Well, at first, like before you assigned me that, I was feeling like a lot of things in my head. I was feeling like a lot of like voices and a lot of people like wanting me to do things, and just a lot of people that I'm like, that I have in my life, people I look up to and people that look up to me. Just a lot of like chatter here, just really like busy. And I feel like I'm trying, kind of like looking in my head, like trying to sort it out. Like, where am I at? Like, what do I need to hear? You know, in here, there's just so much. I think when I tune in to being Izzy as a little kid, like there's kind of a sadness, a small, and there's like an excitement to be my own person, my own man, to like do things, but there's also kind of some like nervous pressure that comes with that, and maybe a little bit of like unknown. Like I don't know exactly like where I need to go or like how far I need to go. I don't know if I can get that far.
You don't know if you can get that far.
Yeah.
So it feels like there's this question about how far can I go on my own with my wild heart?
Feel that.
Amanda.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that as that sort of force, either from within or without, that is holding that tough love high bar, right? As soon as this more vulnerable self came in to the scene, I really had a sense of like feeling like, oh, I don't ever want to like push that, you know, like that's precious. And it felt like the vulnerability was the key to the boundary. I really felt like I could honor the boundary if I knew that the vulnerability was there. I could lower the bar enough to meet it in more rapport, you know? Not that that means lowering the bar at all. It just means like coming off of the pedestal or something, or, you know, just like getting real. And I felt this sense of like, oh, how can I uplift you? You know, not like, so that's what I felt. I just felt an immediate shift, and that vulnerability felt really key to helping me know how to honor the boundary.
So I love this thing that you said, Amanda, about getting real.
Yeah.
About really getting real. How is this for you so far, Izzy?
I love it. I feel like I'm with a team of people empathizing with me. I feel like each person is somehow like, what do you guys, stay out of here. No. But feels safe.
Yeah.
Good, Izzy. So Dipti, how would you like to express what it would be like to be real? How would you like to share with us what it means to be real? What does it mean to be real?
What does it mean to be real? So before I even want to express to that, when we were all speaking, there was this
when Ruby was in the younger self of Izzy, there was this grandma type energy that was kind of just coming in and saying, you know, I'm really proud of you, Izzy, like whatever you've done, it's amazing. And just to be in that and just kind of like patting your back, like, wow. And just that accepting, really gentle grandma type loving energy was just kind of coming in. I just wanted to share that with you. And it almost ties into where being real, almost that same energy is saying, you know, you are doing already your best. And that is being real. Just spending time with yourself and also really truly honoring your own strength and all that hard work you're putting in. And that is your real work. You're already doing the real work. And that's enough for the present, and to be in that. And just pausing and accepting and just being with that. That's what's showing up.
Okay, guys. All right, Ruby, please share, and if you could give a final word.
Okay. I was just feeling like, as Amanda was speaking and Dipti was speaking about being proud, I was feeling that it was me brushing it off, like me not taking in that I am doing enough. Like I was feeling that. And as Amanda was talking about how you being real and just how you are proud, if you could just have that conversation, I just immediately wanted to express to you where I am. I wanted to come to you. I wanted to just balance that out, clear it out, say where I'm at and accept that I am enough and hear it from you initiating that.
You are enough.
You are enough.
You're
Thank you. I am enough. That's me.
I am enough. You are enough.
Yeah.
Dipti, did you want to have a final word? And then I want Adrian to go last.
Be happy.
Adrian, what is your medicine here?
There's this thing that comes up where if I try to ask for space from some of my loved ones, then they'll get all irritated with me. And if I ask, or there's the possibility that they might get irritated with me, I don't know. I don't always know how my loved ones are going to respond, actually. Sometimes they take that request well, and sometimes they don't. And then sometimes I don't know when I've crossed boundaries until I've crossed it. And sometimes it's really clear where those boundaries are. And sometimes those boundaries are moving like the membrane of a cell. You know, it's just kind of like it's constantly fluctuating. So it's like this ongoing thing. And it's not always super clear, but I just want to know that it feels safe and okay to talk about it and to say that it is there. And we might need to have a conversation. Being real for me is knowing that I can have a conversation around the fact that those boundaries might be moving around on me and I don't have control. And I just want to know that I can talk about it. That's what's coming up for me.
Z, how is that for you now that we've all shared our pieces, and where are you at?
You talking to me, right, Shannon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just taking it in, really listening and trying to marinate in everyone's words is where I'm at. I say. Just really just hearing what I just heard. I'm just kind of just soaking and sitting in that, kind of.
Yeah. Well, I want to honor that, Izzy. It's a lot. And I just want to honor that you are enough. And I'm so grateful that you came to be with us today. And I know that you'll get what you need, maybe not right in this moment, but take the time that you need and just for yourself, just for you. Take that time for you. And in the meantime, I want to invite everyone to call back their own energy into their midline, into the center of their being, including you, Izzy. Call all that you are back into this moment. Call it back from all of your relatives, from back in time. You could go back before you were born. Through all the years that you've lived, call back all of that energy from everyone you left it with and call it into this time and space right here, right now, so that you are able to access all that you are as you move out into the world and as you digest this process. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, those watching this episode, for witnessing this SOULution. Until next time. Thank you, Izzy.
Thank you, Izzy.
Yeah,
Thank
Izzy.
you.
Izzy Dixon, hello. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. How you doing?
Good. It's been a couple days since we were together.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you feeling since the session with the Soul Council?
Since the session with the Soul Council, I have been feeling very deep in thought. I don't know if that's a feeling, but I feel like I've been really reflective of me and things that I do. I've just been really reflective of myself and just thinking a lot on myself on why I kind of do certain things or why I operate certain things and trying to see in ways that I could correct myself, I would say, since the last time we talked.
That sounds wonderful. Sounds very mature of you. Were there any changes in your energy level after the session?
There were changes in my energy level after the session for sure. I think just having that talk really, really calmed me down from being just like whatever I was in, just was kind of just moving around and definitely needed to like just relax. And I feel like once I talked to everyone and everyone just kind of talked to me and we were just relaxed. And I felt like, and kind of like this meditation kind of place for a second. So I think my energy definitely changed for sure because it just kind of got more like peaceful and calmer for the rest of the night, pretty much. And I just kind of just zenned out and just took that energy for the rest of the night.
So one of your intentions was about boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything, did you learn anything about your boundaries during this process?
I need boundaries. I probably should have boundaries. The fact that I probably need to probably set some boundaries or some a type of standard or something that I'm accustomed to or something that I really like. So I think I definitely need to just have boundaries. Just work on having them and trying to find out what boundaries are for me, what I like or what I dislike or what I'm not having or, you know.
I love that. So what you learned is that you need to acquire some boundaries and you need to figure out like, what is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? What are you not having?
Mm-hmm.
what would be the takeaway for you? Like, what did you learn that you can take away and go out in your life with? Do you have anything like that yet?
That's a weird question, because even when you called me, I was thinking, I'm like, I'm still in thought and reflecting over everything. And I feel like I was so buried into that way of that lifestyle or a certain way of thinking. But what I did gain was just that, you know, what stuck out to me was just, they said, you're enough. I just got that from it. But I'm still at thought too. So I don't know if I answered that or not, but.
I think you did. I think you did a good job. And what I heard you say is that what was really standing out to you was this idea that you are enough. Just you on your own, being you, your own decisions, your own self, out in the world, is everything.
Yeah. It is everything.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, visit themysticagent.com for more information on how you can be our next seeker in the soul game.